sure.
We love Jax.
We love Jax. I'm in pain. Are you joking me? Like, I'm so upset. I didn't know. I don't pay attention to these things. Hi everyone. Welcome to the vlog. My name's Amber if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. I have missed you. It's been a hot minute. I've been vlogging, I just haven't been posting it. Update, I broke my finger at the gym adjusting a bench. So watch your hands when you're adjusting equipment, okay? This has never happened to me in my entire life. I've been lifting for years. So be careful out there, ladies. So if you couldn't already tell, this vlog is me reading Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. Or what do we call it? Broken Heart trilogy? I don't know. It doesn't really say. But I have the 2 UK editions paperback, and I'm still waiting on A Curse for True Love UK paperback. It was supposed to be here 6 days ago, and even that was like a 3-week waiting period from like when I ordered it, because it's coming across seas. Like, that's totally fine. However, I look up my tracking number where it tells me to, and it doesn't exist. So I'm a little upset because I don't think it's ever gonna come. Like, I don't think it's ever gonna come, and I'm really mad about it because I want it. I want it so bad. But the fact that, like, if I order it now, I'm gonna have to wait another 3 weeks just makes me so sad. So I'm like holding out, and I'm just seeing if maybe something, but like there's no updates since October 28th. It is now November 19th, I think. Anyway, I did get the Barnes & Noble special edition of A Curse for True Love because look at that. That is just perfect. So yeah, so this is what the vlog's about. I honestly adored this series. I highly, highly recommend. I'll just go ahead and tell you that now. But if you haven't read this, read Caraval first. Just do it. If you really don't want to, I highly recommend reading it after. Maybe like if you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I like this writing. But I will say that this was better in some ways. They're kind of hard to compare. But I think this was a little bit better. But as far as like atmosphere goes, Caraval is just like hands down. Like the first one especially. It just feels like you're in a circus. Like I don't even know how to explain it. However, goodness. If you don't know, it is YA. There's no smut. There's tension. It's like you're gonna be kicking your feet. It's just, there's no smut. So just know that. But I honestly enjoy that. Like, I love that it just feels so lighthearted. This series is definitely fairy tale. If you want like a fairy tale book, it's not cozy. There's still like high stakes, but it just gives like fairy tale vibes. This is it. I love it so much. So, also I will be getting a tattoo for this book. Just wait. So yeah, and if you have read the series, there's going to be spoilers at the very, very end. I'll give my reviews, and then at the very end of the video, there'll be spoilers. So if you want that, stay till the end. And if you don't want to be spoiled, please don't be spoiled. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so I have actually started Once Upon a Broken Heart because I ordered the books, the pretty books, off of Waterstones from the UK, because first I tried to do it from the UK Amazon, and then they literally froze my account because they thought that it was sus. And I was like, bro, I'm just trying to buy 2 books from Amazon from the UK. And I've bought tabs from that before, and they didn't say anything. So I'm like, okay. So I did from Waterstones. They're literally not here yet. One of them is like almost here. It's like in the area, and I don't even know which one it is because it won't tell me. And then one will be here shortly after. So we are impatient, and we have started Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm literally barely on the first chapter, but I'm about to just lay in bed and read it. That's what I love about a Kindle, is that like if it's bedtime and you're tired, you can still just get on your Kindle and read, because it's just so much more comfy, and then you can just fall asleep.
It's not about holding a book. It's just really hard at night. I definitely need to get one of those things where you can just click a button. That's just going to be crazy. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, and I'll keep you guys updated. If you follow me on Instagram, you've definitely already seen this, but I got these cute stickers. They took forever to come in, but now they're all here. This one's Harry Potter, obviously. This is from Manacled, which I did start that, but then I was like, I really need to start Once Upon a Broken Heart so that I can read A Curse for True Love, which I'm probably going to buy today. I love this Good Girl sticker. This is Divine Rivals. Honestly, I don't even know what this is from. I want to say that I read this somewhere in a book, but I just saw it, and it was freaking hilarious. Fourth Wing, and then just Touch Her and Die vibes, and I think it's so cute. And then I also got this other sticker that I'm gonna put on my water bottle that says, it's like this same thing, but it says Villain Lover or something, and I love it. But guys, the way I'm about to start crying, I'm so upset right now because I had no idea that Stephanie Garber literally came to Nashville, where I live, to Parnassus Books to do a freaking signing and like a little thing. Are you joking me? Like, I'm so upset. I didn't know. I don't pay attention to these things. And I didn't know. And she's like the whole reason that I read. Like, she's what got me into reading again, like for the second go round, because we're all on that boat where it's like we used to read as kids and then we stopped because life is hard. And I'm so effing mad right now. Like, I could literally cry. Because I didn't know that she was here. Could I have gotten tickets? Maybe, maybe not. It might have already been sold out, but like, oh my gosh, I am so upset right now. It's not even that big of a deal. I'm sad. I am sad, rat. Well, I'm just about to get my eyelashes done, but look what came in. Look how cute she is, speaking of Stephanie Garber. It's so effing cute. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I love everything about it. It's so pretty, and just all the little details are so cute. And I love like the little shininess and like the, yeah, I like it. And then I have the second one, and then I just ordered A Curse for True Love in paperback in the UK covers. I'm so excited because we're just not here for the hardcovers, ever. Never, ever are we here for that. So yeah, I don't know how long that'll take to get here. A few weeks probably, unfortunately. But I already have the US hardcover of Curse for True Love, so it's fine. But I just had to come on here and tell you that I'm very upset about that. So, I'm gonna get my eyebrows done and my lashes lifted to cheer me up. Hopefully it'll lift my mood. I couldn't do it anymore, guys. I had to pick it up. I caved. I've already started Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm like on the 8th chapter or something, but I started on my Kindle because it wasn't here yet. So I'm gonna go backtrack and annotate what I've already highlighted from my Kindle, and then we're starting because the thriller is just not giving what I want. Like, I just want to be in a cute little fairy tale world like this book. And look at it, it's so pretty. And now she's on Curse for True Love. Look at that cover under the dust jacket. It's so beautiful.
And
yeah.
I just really want her to read them so that I can talk about the cliffhanger of the second one.
It's time to binge, ladies and gents. There's like 300 or 400 pages in this. That's not that bad.
It's a quick read though.
I think I've got to already be like 50 pages in. There's no way. But they're just so pretty. Look at them. And the next one's coming. But yeah, I couldn't do a thriller anymore. And then look how perfect my tabs match.
Cute.
Isn't that cute? I'm proud of it. So yeah. I tried, but whatever. 200 pages in, folks. I still don't know what's going on, but I'm loving it. Look at my little tabs. Oh, you can't see. How's it going for you?
This book makes me angry, but I just want to finish it. So it's a good angry?
This is what I'm in for, so. This is what I'm getting into just to get there. So that'll be great.
So excited.
Yay. I'm finishing this before I go to bed, though. I have to. I have no choice. It must happen. And then I'm making her read Fourth Wing because she's got like 8 days to do so. No! Drop my pen. Okay. I've been reading Once Upon a Broken Heart. I think I'm gonna
give my brain a rest for the night. Just 'cause I'm really tired. But I only have like 120 pages left, so I'm just gonna like wake up in the morning and read it while I'm still in bed and finish it, so then I can get to Ballad of Never After. I'm so excited. I honestly am loving this. I like this. I think I like it more than Caraval, honestly. There's just something about it that's just a little bit better. Like, she one-upped herself as far as like her storytelling goes. But she's so good at like the atmospheric writing and just getting you into that fairy tale, like just super dreamy and magical vibe. She's so good at that. And I will say, like, the atmosphere isn't as magical necessarily as Caraval, because Caraval is literally meant to be like a magic show, basically. So that's different. But I honestly think I'm attached to these characters more, because we've already met Jax before and now he's here. And then Evangeline, I don't know, she really reminds me of Scarlet, if I'm being honest. I see a lot of parallels between them, and like, if you haven't read Caraval, Scarlet's the main character of that one, and they remind me of each other a lot. They're very gullible, they're very like pure-hearted, very kind, very sweet, but also like have this like fire to them, which I really, really love in a main character. And I just think it's cute. I love it, and I don't know, I just think it's the best. Anyway, I've been tabbing some, you can't even really see them, but I'm liking it so far.
Wow. Okay, there's no more. Okay.
How does that one end again? We love Jax.
We love Jax. Freaking manipulated little sneaky snake. But yeah,
But we love him.
we do love him. Yay, I'm done. I don't even know what I would rate this, honestly. I'd probably give it like a 4.5. Only because like I really thoroughly enjoy it. But I'm just not sure if it's giving me that 5-star feeling yet. So that's what I give it. Oh my god. Ugh, I just love how easy it is to read.
Yeah,
Like,
it is an easy read for sure.
There's just like not all this extra stuff in there. And I did just read a really plot heavy fantasy, so this is nice. So it's not all crazy. I have to figure out what other tabs to use. I only got like 150 pages into Ballad of Never After last night. Yeah. So I still have like 250 to go. But I just couldn't. I don't know what it was about yesterday. Yesterday my brain just like wasn't focusing, and I was like, I'm not gonna force myself. So I was just getting distracted very easily. So I'm just gonna sit here. I'm nice and refreshed. My brain is alive. Quote Taylor Swift. And yeah, we're gonna sit here and read and be cozy. Good morning, friends. It's another day, but I'm home now. I started A Curse for True Love. This just, oh, it's so pretty. I'm waiting on my UK cover still. So honestly, I think when I get it, I'm just gonna like leave it alone maybe, since I'm gonna already be done with this, and like annotate it again one day when I decide to reread it or something. Or if I do want to re-annotate it, like, and like look at what I had here and just put it in that one, I can. But for now, this is what we're working with. I'm only on chapter 5. I haven't gotten all that far, but I plan on just sitting down and reading. I'm just gonna read now. I'm gonna read for a little bit. I'm gonna try to read for like an hour with no disturbances, and then get up and start laundry and just like try to be somewhat productive today. We're gonna read, and I'm gonna let you know what I think. I still don't understand how everybody lived with this book hangover from the second one for like so long. I have no idea. I'm also trying to get my ring off. But yeah, I'm gonna go read now. I finished it. Also, this is like the Barnes special edition, so I got the Barnes like bonus epilogue. If you didn't know, she decided to make or like include 3 alternate endings that she did not use, so that everybody's epilogue is the same. But if you get a like certain edition, I think it's like Barnes and
Target and maybe Books A Million or something. I don't really know. But they have an alternate ending. And I liked my alternate ending. I thought it was cute. Even though we all have one epilogue as well. But yeah, I just thought that was super cool. And honestly, I liked it a lot more than I thought that I would. I kind of understand why people said that they wanted more. Like, there's definitely room, like there was more that could have been done and could have been said, but I still really liked it. And I really do think that binging all 3 books at once like kind of plays a part in that, because it just felt like a continuation. I loved how, like, I don't know how to explain it, her books are so easy to read, and we love her for that. Like, yes, they're not the most like complicated thing, but honestly sometimes I feel like the world building like really gets in the way. And it's not even that there's no world building. Like, it literally feels like a fairy tale. Like, if you want a book that feels like a fairy tale, that is exactly what these books are, Caraval included. And I love that they're so similar but so different. I like that they're kind of like a continuation in the same universe. Is super cool. But yeah, I do think there's like a lot that could have been done, but I feel like that's just kind of how writing goes, you know? That's kind of how it works. But yeah, I honestly though, I feel like it was still 5 stars. Like, I feel like the first one was kind of like a 4.5 because it wasn't really giving me that feeling, but the second one was definitely a 5, and I honestly might like need some time to sit on it, but thus far I feel like this is also a 5. I loved it. It was crazy. I was like frustrated the whole time, but it seriously surprised me how easy it was to read. Even though I know that her books are easy to read. Like, the other 2 were super easy to get through. But I found myself being like, oh, like, it's getting late. Like, there was a point there for a minute where I was like, okay, I'm kind of tired. But before I knew it, I had already read 100 pages. And then before I knew it, I only had 100 pages left. So then I just finished it. And it's literally 10:39. Like, it's not even that late. And I just, like, I haven't been reading that long today. I mean, I guess I've been reading for like a while, but I've been taking a lot of breaks. So I really, if you need something just easy, fairy tale vibes, good romance, like, this is your sign to just do it. I really, really liked it. And just the fact that they're easy to read just makes it even better. But yeah, maybe I'll have more thoughts about this in the morning. But as of now, those are my thoughts. And I'm excited to go to bed. But it was so good. Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, I'm in the same area as the beginning of the video, but it's because I procrastinate on, like, I just wanted to give you a little like collective review, because my Ballad of Never After review is in the spoiler section, so if you have read these, stay till the end. But Once Upon a Broken Heart, I gave this a 4.5, I guess, just because I loved it, but it was not giving me that 5-star feeling for some reason. Like, it just wasn't quite there yet. But in this story, I fell in love with the female main character. She's just so naive, and I love that because I am told that I'm super naive all the time. And I love that she just sees everything in rose-colored glasses, and yeah, I just think she's so fun, and I really, really liked her, because I just feel like a lot of the times we have female main characters in fantasy that are just super hardcore. Not always, but I love that she is just so free-spirited, cutesy. She cannot be bothered, and like, none of the hard stuff is her business, okay? But I love that. I love that she wasn't perfect. I love that she makes mistakes. But I love that she like handles it like with her chin up, you know? So I love that. And seeing Jax from Caraval to now was so good. It was so good. And you knew it was like, honestly too, I'm now reading Manacled. Jax is giving Draco a little bit. I don't know why. I think it's just because he's blonde. Do they have anything to do with each other? No. But the apples do. Anyway, so that's my review for this one, spoiler free. Ballad of Never After, this one hit. This one was a 5-star for me. I will say it like took a little bit to like really, you know, like get into it. But I love the banter that keeps going between Jax and Eva. I love like the other characters that we see. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I just love it. I think the concept of this is so good, and I will just tell you right now, this cliffhanger is the worst cliffhanger I've ever read. Not the worst. Divine Rivals is the worst, but it's close. It's pretty bad. It's just, ugh, it makes you angry, and the fact that you guys were out here living for a year after this cliffhanger is insane. Because I read these back to back, girl. Like, I was waiting on purpose, because when I finally got back into reading at the beginning of the year, I was like, I want to read this so bad, but I'm gonna reread Caraval first and wait for the release, because I just knew I just wanted to binge them. So this hit. This was a 5-star. I loved it. Now for A Curse for True Love. Oh my god, I'm matching. That is so cute. I feel like this needs to be like a thumbnail. Me and my broken finger. Okay. Surprisingly, I didn't tab it all that much, but I think it's because like the middle of the story was kind of crazy. So if you didn't know, Stephanie Garber basically had this book written, and her editor was like, this is too dark, and then she was like, rewrote it. Like, that's why it got delayed. She rewrote the whole book after she had already finished it. So a lot of people were a little disappointed. I will say I can see why, especially for the people that did wait a year for this book. However, I still loved it. I gave it like a 4.75, just because I feel like there was more to be done. And it just feels like the story isn't over completely. And I think it's because there's other characters that we need questions answered for. That's all I'll say without spoilers. But I adored this. Like, that's why it's still rated so high. I loved it so much. It honestly, like, was pretty much a 5-star read. But just for the fact that I feel like there should have been more done, or that it maybe shouldn't have even been rewritten. I don't think so, though. I think this is still like a great book. So yeah, I highly recommend it. This one especially felt so fairy tale. I adore it. I adore it so much. And I just really adore this cover. But yeah, so I highly recommend the series. Now we'll go into the spoiler section. And so stay tuned if you've read it. If you haven't, get out. Leave. I do not want to spoil you for these books, okay? Love ya. Okay, this is for the spoiler section, okay? We're putting a spoiler section on the end of this video. I just finished this, and I'm still collecting my thoughts. I just don't know what to do. I don't understand how you guys read this and then waited a year. Are you kidding me? I totally understand why everybody hates Paula now, but like, I don't, it's like not just his fault, you know? Like, I'm just so mad that everyone is so stubborn. And I am so mad at Jax right now. I'm like, you literally wouldn't admit it to yourself. She literally got killed to the point that you had to save her. Like, clearly you fucking love her because you just used your only chance that apparently you wanted so bad. And if you've read Caraval, you would know that that's not worth it, you know? That's not worth it to go back to. And the fact that she died and then he fixed it and he still repeated the same mistakes and was like, go, I don't want you here. Oh my god, I just can't. Like, I know he thinks he's like doing the right thing, but it's like, you would know that she loves you if you just like let it, you know, if you just let it be. Yeah, but I am speechless. Like, at first I was like kind of annoyed by like how long the story was taking in a way, and just like, yeah, I was kind of annoyed for the first part. And then once it finally started to move, it did feel like a little rushed, like the plot part. But at the same time, it like wasn't the end of the world. I feel like it ended up being better. And then the end was just insane. I just can't. Oh my god. I'm so angry right now, and I'm so terrified to read the last book. I'm so terrified. Because a lot of people said they were so underwhelmed by it. But I'm hoping, since I'm binging all of them, that that'll make it better somehow. But, of course, my third paperback UK book is not going to be here for like another week probably, if not longer. So I have my hardcover that I'm going to read next, but I have to go to work. So I think we're just going to take a shower, just like take a little mental break, and then maybe start the next one before we go to work. I'm excited. This is definitely spoilers, but, freaking, what was I even gonna say? I just got to the part where Jax is finally, like, back in the story, and basically came to save her because he, like, senses, he has his little tingly spidey senses or whatever, that she's in danger, and he came and saved her, and then he just disappeared, but she has a memory, and his heart is beating. We already knew his heart was beating, but it's really beating now, and I'm in pain, and the fact that he, like, just disappeared, but, like, oh my god, this is crazy. Honestly, I'm eating it up so far. Like, everyone was saying they weren't, like, they wanted more out of it, and obviously I'm only on page like 90, so I still have like questions to be answered or whatever. But yeah, I think I'm eating it up so far. I think binging all 3 of them at once is kind of like playing like a part in that. I could totally see why people who like haven't, like, have already read the story and it's been a year maybe could feel differently, but I don't know. I'm liking it. Okay, I feel like I never did a spoiler for Curse for True Love. I just felt like I needed to sit on it a little bit. Basically, I gave it a 4.75 because I still really, really love the book. But I am so curious to see what the book would have been like if she just wouldn't have rewritten it. Because apparently, this is like, I don't know if this is true or not for sure, but basically the editor was like, it's too dark because Jax had, like, sold his heart or gave his heart away in the beginning instead of in the end of the book, and so that was too dark. But I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me because Jax is a very dark character. We know he's the villain, okay? Like, nobody's wanting him to be the good guy. Like, that is just not, that's not who he is. Like, yeah, he does good things and he really cares about Eva. Like, he's got a heart, but he's not a good guy. Like, he's just, I just feel like it would have made more sense, almost. Like, I mean, I'm really curious to see how that would have played out, but I agree with everyone that I think that all of the plot happened at the end of the book. So I feel like there's just, it's like it's missing a piece or something, and I think that's because we don't really know what happens to, Vampire Boy, whatever his name is, and then her BFF. You know what I mean? I can't think right now. But the other characters were like, where did they go? What happened? Because it felt like they just kind of disappeared after that's all we were talking about the whole book. So if there's going to be more and we're going to like explore those stories, fine. And I think that that is the case because Caravan, this are like in the same world and they're in the same time period pretty much. Like, Caraval just came first, and then right after that is this era. So that could be the case, and like that's fine. But yeah, overall, I really loved it. It felt like a fairy tale ending. Like, I just love how this book, like all of these books, just felt like you were in a fairy tale book, and like the book even looks like a fairy tale book. I love it. But yeah, I'm just curious. It just makes me want more. But yeah, and I also have like seen that people are making fanfic over these two. I will be on that. Don't you worry. Also, I want one little broken heart tattoo on my wrist. I think that would be so cute. And then I want a bow and arrow so bad. I want a bow and arrow, but I want like the arrow part to be like a spade, like, you know, like a card heart. And then on like either, I don't know about the tip of the arrow, I think the back where like the feathers are usually, I want there to be like a little ribbon for like Eva, because I think that would be cute. But yeah, I don't know. I want that. I think that would be adorable. But yeah, those are my reviews. I loved them. I loved them so much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I will be posting another video soon. I don't know what it was though. I'm trying to get on the grind, you guys. I'm trying. It's been really hard. But yeah, if you have any video recommendations, leave them down below. And I'll see you guys next time. And happy Christmas. It's coming. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.